You can see the set is already on the table. So today I'm going to open this LEGO Monkey Kid set, the Megapolis City. So this is a 2024 Monkey Kid set. It's the 5th anniversary of LEGO Monkey Kid. I just received this today and I can't wait to open this. And it's really big, and I'm not going to anticipate to finish this today or make any much progress. Hopefully, it will take maybe 3 to 4 days if I spend maybe 90 minutes every day. But yeah, let's just open it and start building. It's really big. Which side I should open? Maybe I should open from this side. I wonder how many bags in there, and I need to make sure I don't make too much noise. So there's another case inside. Oops. Okay, lots of stuff. It's actually a really big set. I didn't realize that it's so big. 23. So thinking about it, it will probably take a week before I finish this and able to do an in-depth look of this. So just bear with me. I don't know what are the number here. I might need to just fix. I think all these are bigger ones. So I think just focus on opening the inside box to get back one out. And luckily the cutter just next to me, so I can open it without grabbing the cutter again. And yeah, I think back one is in here. So there's some like specialized pieces. Back 3, back 9. Oops, making too much noise. I think I'll like spend 5 to 10 minutes just to sort this out before I can start building. So it will be very lucky to actually progress to a bag number 3 today. So got back 1 here now. That's 5, 7, lots of things. 8, 13. What else inside? 10. I think just this box alone will probably take me 3 days. So yeah, it's gonna take me 5 days, maybe. Hopefully, not that long. But we want to start building now. Anyway, 4, 11. Okay, so I think there's 14 bags here. Maybe no, 12 bags here, and then a huge case of the instruction booklet. So what should I do? Let me just get the main box aside. This white box just next to me, make sure nothing in there. And then as usual, putting the highest number back into it. It's 12, 13, and 12. 11, what's 11? 11, 10, that's 6. So 9 is extremely small. I wonder why they start doing it. Typically, you don't get one number with such small bag. But well, LEGO has been changing things up, a lot recently. So what? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Just look at the back. It seems like we're going to build like all the little structure before we actually build the skeleton of the whole Megapolis City. I really have been look forward to this one since it's announced. I'm a fan of LEGO Monkey Kid. I think especially if you come from an East Asian background and kind of like Journey to the West, which is the story that inspired the whole Monkey Kid theme. Personally, I didn't buy much of the Mac or the vehicles, but pretty much got most of the location one because they have some really good location sets that depict not the actual modern era, but kind of like for example, the Flowerfoot Mountain, the Havening Worm, even the Dragon Palace. Those are really good sets, and you've got some, well, lots of stickers. Expected in this kind of set you can't have everything printed, but those are really nice stickers. We'll look into it more once we get to it. And of course, the instruction booklet. So this is the first one. There's another one with a similar thickness. Okay, so we're going to start with one first. Of course, got the QR code which I will scan after filming the video, which is good. Well, you think about, you spend a set that big, it costs a lot, and regardless of the size of the set, you still won't get 20 insider points. So maybe LEGO should reconsider to have more points on bigger sets. But it's good to get more like VIP points, because this set I kind of used up all my VIP points to offset the high price. Because without the points, I probably can't afford it. Just because there's a retro food truck gift with purchase, and I have the insider points, so it makes sense for me to get a new set that I want. And usually my Monkey Kid videos are, have its audience, right? Then of course I'm gonna prioritize and get this type of set first. The other thing though, there's actually another gift with purchase to celebrate the 5th year anniversary of Monkey Kid, but it wasn't available in New Zealand. I think most of the Western country didn't get it. I'm not sure like which country has it. Like it has some, photos on Instagram and such. That gift with purchase I actually really wanted, but I'm not sure like how I can get it, because it has a exclusive Monkey King hat with the 5-year anniversary glasses on it. So that one I really wanted, but we'll see what happens. So without further ado, let's start building. It's also said it's still using plastic bag. I wonder like when the Chinese factory used up all the plastic bags, so they kind of move on to the paper bags. I think in the US and Europe they start having sets with more paper bags. I wonder when we will get those, because those plastic bags is really not good. I'd rather have like paper bags, but paper bags and you can't really see inside, right? So yeah, we'll see what happens, because I have yet to. But I think the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary sets, the dinosaur was in a paper bag, but other than that, none of the sets that I bought has the paper bags. So we'll look forward to that. Again, this Monkey Kid is a new print. The leg is old, but the torso is new with the 5th anniversary logo at the back. We'll probably take a closer look once we get to, or once I finish the build and start filming the review. I think this hat is also a new variant, yes, because there's a holes. There are holes on top of the hat. So it's good to get new variant. One of the great thing with the Monkey Kid sets comes with lots of different cool elements. Because it's not licensed, this LEGO in-house theme, so you can actually buy lots of those parts once it becomes available on Pick a Brick. So that's actually really good. That's why I didn't buy most of them, just because some of the set I really just want the parts rather than the whole set. Because to be honest, I'm not that into the Fagos, because I don't play around with it. The Fago is kind of like, yeah, looks cool, but it doesn't resemblance of anything that I connect with, right? So it's like you build it, it's like, yeah, that's okay, but at the end of the day you kind of put back into the container. But I don't want to sell it because there's some cool parts, but maybe at some point I will start selling some of the build set, most notably, not probably not not the Monkey Kid one, but one of those, like like in Lego City theme and lots of the Marvel themes, and lots of like planes and helicopters. Those are like if you've been buying Legos a lot for past few years, and you probably start get to a point of excessive number of like helicopter and things that you know you're probably not going to use it much. And I need to find the sticker, which is number 50. Where's number 50? That's 51. So it's this sticker sheet here. Is the 5th anniversary logo. Small stickers, I'm fine. Usually it's okay. To be honest, I don't dislike stickers. Just more like, if I messed up, I feel bad about it. And also like once the set ages, it's start to peel up, even you don't do anything. That is probably like the biggest problem though. There's a lot of set require the stickers unique design to represent what it try to represent, and if the you know the sticker is kind of peeled up or gone, right, then you just lose the novelty or that piece of details of the set that you bought, which is things that I don't particularly want, but it's inevitable. I wonder what happened, in another 20 years time, right? What happened to all this stuff? Um, Strangely enough, the sets that I owned when I was a kid, they're still in like pristine conditions. Um, Maybe I should do more video on those sets instead of the new one, given that um, I can't afford my hobbies as much as before. This year, we don't know what's going to happen in the next year or so, but at least this year, right? So if I want to keep my YouTube channel alive with videos of me, or even let's say I even don't take video, and if I want to spend time on my hobby, then it wouldn't be just buying new sets, building new sets, but more leans towards like, hey, maybe I should start utilize the stuff that I learned from building sets, and then you know getting into create my own things, or start digging out all the old sets that I have, and probably like because they're not like completely deassembled, so it's rather than rebuild, more like take it out and see how you can, or how I can re well, it's not a complete rebuild, but like partially, and build it back up, and see how the set feel like differently, because there are a couple of sets from the old times that I rebuilt, and I have videos on it. Once I look into it, like it's a completely different feeling, because when I was a little kid, like Lego set, it's not about building. It's more like, hey, after finish building, it's like enjoying what the fun of the set. Um, but nowadays, it's like, yeah, I don't really care about much of the action features or play features, but I care about all the little details that put into the set. So it's like as you grow, you kind of look at things differently. And probably at some point, it's like all the time and money invested in this hobby will become obsolete, because one day I might feel like, hey, it makes no sense anymore. Um, you never know what's going to happen in the future, right? So a lot of time, you grow or you make decision because just the way that you look at things changes, the perspective changes. Um, if everything can change, then it's unlikely it will change. But the world is changing, everything around you is changing. Things gonna happen in life that may have an impact on how you perceive things. And at some point, maybe things change. I'm not into this anymore. But it won't be like overnight. It will have to be like something drastically happened uh, to have those changes though. Yeah, just like when you're a kid, as you grow up, you start to what's the right word? As you grow up, you expose to more things, and things that you into will change. So yeah, at some point, it's like because you build Lego for fun, right? And you're not finding the joy anymore. Hence, you kind of, or you still enjoy it, but then you have something different to occupy you, or give you more joy, and that's how you end up getting into a Lego dark age. That's what most adult fans of Lego refers to. um, and based on that, then you just put this aside and kind of focus on other stuff. Hopefully, my life doesn't change much this year that caused me to do drastic changes on things that I'm doing. And I wonder which one is facing front end. I didn't pay much attention today, so looks like um, I'm pulling myself out on some of the OCD behavior. Anyway, I thought, hey, I'm gonna start building some buildings, but actually no, you still start building from the base. So I'm not anticipating any drastic surprise in terms of building this set, because the whole structure of this set is very similar to the Lantern City, the one with the train around the set. That actually a pretty cool set. I wouldn't say it's a top Monkey Kid set, because for me, right, some of the location one is a lot more detail. But that set is actually pretty good. I mean, even the pricing compared to this one, I think that one has a much more competitive pricing as well. And consider the stuff that you get from that set. It's actually a pretty cool set. But yeah, as I mentioned, um, because it's a very similar setup of the set. It's like you're building um, a structure to hold all the other, because they're designed in a modular way that you can exchange or change the setup of different buildings, right? So, because in that aspect, it's very similar. So you're not going to get like something drastically different in terms of building the base. So it's like you start up with something very similar, and then it's kind of built towards from the bottom to the top. I think that's some very basic um, construction approach. Because I mean, you can always build from the top, right? But then, how can you tell if the bottom is strong enough to hold what you build on top? But yeah, that's the whole thing. Let's just check the time. See, I took so much time to set up and getting prepared, so pretty sure I will probably stop at like bag number 3 or something like that. And did I miss a part? Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully it has some nice surprise throughout the building process. Otherwise, we'll see how it goes. I can't comment on it because I'm still in process of building it. I can comment on what I feel now, but after finish building it, and when I took another detailed look of it, some of the opinions might change. And we'll see. It's not that much in this part. I think this is a reuse of a sticker design of the map with. Oh, I think the slightly different thing is with the tick. So if you have bought the previous sets, There's a very similar stickers with the map of all the frames, the different color frames. So pretty sure here with the tech means they already collect all the frames. Pretty much is towards the end. So I'm not sure if this whole Monkey Kid thing will continue next year. I never watched the show, but I really like the sets. They have really cool stuff. So hopefully they continue, because I think there's still some cool location to do. They haven't yet done, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, this back one is pretty straightforward, building the base. Of course, while the concept is similar to the other one, but there's still things kind of different because they're different buildings on top, and this time it doesn't need the structure to support the it's not, well, I can call it the monorail or the trains or the subway, whatever you want to call it. So slightly different, but pretty much it still start building from the base. Hopefully I don't lose any small pieces. And yeah, making good progress. It's actually not that wide. Like, I don't feel that wide at the moment. It's still kind of small. The box is really big. The picture looks really big. Typically with a Lego set, it's like, hey, it's looking really small, but once you build it, it looks quite massive. It's like, the set that I just built, the Chinese New Year Chinese restaurant, right? Looking at the set, it's look really thin, but the end result was pretty cool. Most of the time like this, it's like, whoa, it's pretty big. So far, I wonder if this one will end up the first set that I feel like, looks really big, but turns out it's not as big. We'll see how it goes. And then, yep, this is really just the foundation of the set. It's just the corner, and there's still a few sections. So I think the end result might end up still quite big. I haven't sought out, where I should store the set though. So hopefully it's not too big. Otherwise, I need to, spend quite a few hours just to figure it out. But anyway, I kind of free up a few containers. So some of the loose set or smaller set that I already have a plan to put it into the container, which allows me to, view the other set. So the other set that I received today is the Lego Friends. Andreas mentioned that is one of the sets that I really want this year, and yeah, but I kind of want to do the Monkey Kid first because the theme in general, I think in terms of how the set looks, the other set is much more superior. But in terms of me showing like not, I wouldn't say interest. It's hard to describe. More like, yeah, these are the Monkey Kid stuff that I really want to do it now or do it first. So yeah, back to it's very small. So yeah, it shouldn't take more than 7 minutes. You can start counting. And if I exceed 7 minutes, you can let me know in the comments. But yeah, it's just putting in the tiles so you can put the building structure on top in a modular way, because you don't want, if the whole building is fully connected, then you can kind of take it out, right? The idea is that you can mix and match on this set, and if you want to increase the difficulties or increase the challenge, you can always design your own thing and then connect to it. To be honest, even the Lantern City and even this set, I think if they add two a depth of 2 studs more, they can actually do a fully enclosed building. That would be much more appeal to like adults like me. But then it will become like another version of the Ninjago City, but with a different theme, and then everything might increase the cost by $200. Not necessarily the cost to Lego, but more like cost to us, which it's not good. Because I do think without the VIP points, if I need to pay this set in full, I think it's just a little bit too expensive. Maybe they could do $15 a bit cheaper. But anyway, most Lego set are a bit overpriced right now. It's inevitable. And yeah, and that's why I have to be more restrictive and or selective in terms of what I'm gonna buy this year, unless income drastically change. Probably can't continue the way that I spend on this hobby like before. It's actually quite hard to accept, right? Usually like you kind of increasing your ability, but then when it's kind of out of my control though. But I'm not saying like the spending are out of my control. I can control my spending, but the spending power sometimes is out of my control because I don't own a business, or well, even you own a business, it's still out of your control because the money is depending on whether other people want to spend the money on, right? But yeah, so those are the challenges that I will be facing this year. Maybe let me think about it. It could be something quite interesting if I'm able to make it a series, but then it won't be using Lego, right? Then maybe I should start a new channel to talk about those things. But I really don't have time to to do that kind of things, and I think it's always cool to build different type of stairs. The steps to go up these are usually pretty cool. Usually I like this type of structure, even though hey I kind of appreciate the way that they build this. I never get to a point where I can utilize these techniques to build my own creation. So maybe I should start doing this year. I think the other problem is like I usually, having said that, I really like or I think it looks really nice. I really don't want to, take it down. And I think the problem is that in order for me to build some of the creation, that I need the parts. So yeah, that would be the problem because I sometimes, hey, I want to create this, but then I'm missing the parts of a certain color. But at the same time, I don't want to, disassemble some of the set that I wouldn't able to get the parts that I need. That would be, that's why sometimes your own creation is not that easy. And I don't have everything kind of sorted in a way that would be, hey, I need this piece. I know where to get it. It's like it would take some time to go look for the pieces. And wow, wait, okay, I push it down and then wow, this is actually pretty cool. The way that you create the steps here. There's something that new. I think it's new. I don't think it happened in the Lantern City, but at least I feel really refreshed or surprised on how they make this happen. Okay, and then we've got all this pin to connect other parts later on. Okay. And that pretty much that's back to that's why I said that's what I said. This one it's gonna be quick and easy. And then let's see how back 3 goes. And back 3 will start building one shop. So that's how it goes. So you start building the base one shop and then slowly moving up. So we've got the second minifigure here, which is the Spider Queen, but in casual wear. One of the reasons I bought this set is that a lot of minifigures, it's like characters appears in earlier set, but rather than try to fight each other, but these are more casual style, and they having the business that they own, so it's much more peaceful. I don't really like war or battle, having everyday life Lego sets or Lego minifigure. There's a lot more compelling compared to having the most or the largest army or something like that. She's pretty cool. These are very useful. And this is the hairpiece introduced from the Friends stream. If you have followed the new set of Lego Friends, this is Leanne's hair. So I'm surprised that I start to remember the characters in Lego Friends because quite a few sets that I bought Lego set are pretty cool. So she has a scissors and some kind of not a pistol. I think it's more like a hair dryer or something like that. I think she's having a beauty salon or something. We'll see once I finish building it. But just checking the time. I think I might get to back for, but yeah, it seems like there's like over 20 something bags or maybe 30 bags in this set, so it's gonna take a while. I'm not trying to rush, which means I might not get a review out until like sometime next week, and that also means that I wouldn't start building the Lego Friends Mansions until next week. But that's okay. I'm not. This is not my job. I'm not like getting paid to do anything within a particular time. In fact, that it might, I can take as long as I want. Just because there's still lots of TV series that came out that I still haven't finished. The Marvel MCU fan. So the Marvel Studio Echo just kind of released yesterday. I only started watching episode 1. It kind of slow pace, but I still enjoy it. I wouldn't say it's bad. I think it's interesting enough to keep me want to know what's going to happen in the next episode. So they dropped all the episode yesterday. So yeah, but I don't think I will going to watch it. Not because I don't want to, just because the other stuff that I want to do, and with holiday already ended, I need to be more responsible in terms of getting enough sleep. Otherwise, I would not. I mean, I'm pretty good at getting my job done, but I'm pretty bad at keeping my temper. So when I'm really tired and sleepy, I can still get the job done. But if something not going right, I might be very direct in terms of how I talk to people, or the frustration will just show, and it will make other people very uncomfortable. Actually, hopefully my wife and family didn't hear me say this, right? Because if I say this, just create problem. It's like, why you treat people nice outside and try to control your emotion, but at home you don't do the same. Anyway, let's just skip this convo. Otherwise I might get into trouble. It's like at some point it's like, oh, they watch the video and then come and start talking about that, and I'm tired and I lose my temper again, and everything start to be very negative. Anyway, the whole point is just enjoying building the Lego set. It's new sets from 2024. Things are looking cool so far. I think I can get this building done, and once I get this building done, I will start prepping, uploading this and get some sleep, and then continue tomorrow. It's Friday, right? Tomorrow maybe I can spend some extra time on it. But so far, like there's many bag, right? But each bag it's not that much. We'll see what happens. So each of the building is having like this pin. Like you don't have to be, stacking on top in a structure like this. You can always just, connect with a similar building, which the Monkey Kid themes has been releasing in the past few years. So there are quite a few that you can connect to. So you can just, if you're struggling with high space or space shelf with depth, you can just have all the buildings lined up and stacked together. It will look pretty nice, to be honest. Maybe I should try that. If the set ended up too big and I couldn't find the right space, because I can't just put on the floor nowadays. I mean I can, but my kids now just over 2 years old. They get bored with baby toys, so they will always grab the Legos. I mean, it's fine that they play with it. It's more like, hey, if they lose some small pieces or completely destroy the set, then I don't have time to rebuild it. That's the problem. But yeah, at some point, right, when they even grow even bigger, then I need to learn to let them play with it. There's no way that you can say, hey, don't come into my room, don't come into my room. That's not gonna work. And if you restrict them, they will try to do makes you more stressful. So it's kind of need to make them understand how to enjoy this hobby, right? Rather than, hey, it's mine, don't touch it. So far, I'm still in a way where sometimes if they get too close to the modular buildings, and I will just stop them, and they get really angry at times. But but anyway, future problems. Let's just not think about it now, because focusing on getting this build. There's a car outside. I wonder what they're trying to do. Brake light is on. Anyway, it's not my problem. Oh, actually, I don't think this is a hair salon, but more like a tailor. So what this gonna be? Because this is a sewing machine, and it's hard to show you with this camera setup without me, walking around or refocus camera. But we'll look into it in the in-depth review of the set once I finish building this. It's a really cool way to build a sewing machine. And that's a thought, you can build something with these pieces. So far there are like lots of small surprises. And now I need to apply stickers on the window, which I don't really like applying stickers like this, because I need to figure out the part with the the logo and stuff not on the sticker side, so that the sticker doesn't end up not being completely flat on the surface. So it's 52, right? Make sure that I got the right sticker. And of course, they have to use the clear type stickers, which is the one that I hate because sometimes the fingerprints might do get onto it, and because it's clear stickers on top of a clear piece, sometimes it's just hard to see that if I have aligned stuff properly, but I think I went too far on the left. Well, at least it didn't, came out on the edges, because if it's came out when it collects some dust, um, then, well, you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna peel quite easily, um, and it wouldn't last long. Okay, so and then there's some very interesting way to use the ice skating, um, piece here. Okay, but because it's really small, so I kind of struggle. I should have followed the instruction and applied this before let's just take it out and follow the instruction. Sometimes if you don't follow the instruction, then things get really difficult. All right, so which side does it face? Okay, so it's on this side. Okay, something like this. It's definitely a window that you don't open. It just they use this piece I think just for design purpose. I don't know. Once I finish building this, then I might know a bit more. Okay, it's interesting. Can't be real, right? Because if I put this piece here, then I don't see the design and what? But anyway, we'll see what happens once whole building is completed. Because the way that it's been built, like it's quite puzzling. Because if the sticker is facing this way, then what? Well, that's what the instructions say. Maybe there's some other purpose for it. But I'm really lost about the side the sticker is facing. But let's just carry on building. So now it's completely being blocked, so you don't really see the sticker. So what's the purpose on applying the stickers, right? Anyway, yeah, it's a bit puzzling right now. I really don't know, how you're going to see those details. What? What? And because it's a fully studded piece, so you're not supposed to be removing it though. Is this true? Maybe I'll check on box art and see if it's a instruction mistake. Because if you look at like a lots of Lego forums online lately, there are quite a few instructions mistakes. It's like very subtle that you probably won't notice it while you're building it. But let's see if this one is a mistake or not later on. But if it's not, then yeah, I don't understand why then. Anyway, the structure itself, is pretty cool. I wish they make a new color of that, with the stripes, the black stripes. So this one is a sticker. And 73. Is there any particular orientation? I don't think so. So I can just apply it like this. I guess they don't want to use yellow because the Spider Queen color scheme is purple, green, and black. So yellow doesn't fit, so they kind of, hey, let's just have this piece with a sticker instead. Makes sense. Sometimes stickers make sense. It's not always bad. But yeah, like if you want to make this a bit more modular, then you don't really want to have this kind of plate just apply on top because you can't take the roof off easily. That's why that piece there is really puzzling. Yes, you can always take them out from and have a look like this, but yeah, that's funny. Okay, more stickers for the shop sign in 68. Looks like a Spider-Man variant in the logo. I mean, what can you do, right? It's still spider, right? So it has to look like a spider. Anyway, so I hope I apply the sticker okay. Okay, gonna push this down, and then just more shades on the entrance. You want to push this down as well? Yeah, just a little bit. And then we've got some textiles in front of the store. We'll see what happens. Lots of small builds, so not many pieces, but lots of small things going on. But it's not like difficult to build because if you look at the set is the age recommended age is 10 plus. So yeah. So far it's interesting enough, and we'll continue to I think we're gonna finish this back pretty soon. It's 11. But I really want to finish this particular building, so I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. Okay, alright, I think this is pretty much okay, and we're just gonna stick this in front of the store. Well, there are lots of spare pieces from this bag, and we'll continue to the next one. The next one is the White Bone Demon one. It's actually probably the massage place, which I kind of, one of the key things that also drives me to buy the set is the the shop with the massage, but I need to find the exact word for it. But right now, just focusing in building a set. So anyway, but it's always good to open a bag of building a mini figure. It's not a massage parlor. It's to do with bone. What's the particular word? I will go figure it out, and in my detailed review, then I will know how to describe it. But yeah, this is one of the things that I bought the set. Drive me to buy the set. This is if you use if you have watched like Hong Kong movies and Cantonese, there are actually lots of jokes that you can play with. With a place that giving people massage. It's not for kids though. But yeah, she has a very cute facial expression, which I like. And also it's kind of funny. White bone demon kind of becoming a person that's going to fix your bones and stuff. Of course, she's the expert, right? It's a pretty cool minifigures. Minifigure, not minifigures. Yeah. From time to time, I still make this English grammatical mistakes. Well, it's not my native language, right? No matter how fluent that I become, still at some point I will make some mistakes. It just you just can't compare with a native speaker, no matter how hard you try. I mean, maybe I just not trying hard enough. And sticker 36, what's that gonna be? Where's sticker 36? Yeah, so it's a minifigure with the acupuncture points. That's quite interesting. It's kind of telling you like, hey, if you press here, like, how would you feel like, you know, where you know how it's going to help which part of the body. So if you like into like Chinese medicine and things like that, then this is a pretty cool sticker. This is why I look forward to this set so much, because there are lots of cool things about it. It doesn't, in terms of a set design point of view, it's probably like not the best looking set, but there are lots of cool references that I would have lots of fun while building it. And even after building it, just looking at it, like, it will be phenomenal. And I think I used to pick up the wrong pieces. I'm like, oh, seems like, hey, there's a few pieces short because I took the longer one. I need to get the one with holes underneath. Of course, right? Because this is supposed to be a massaging bed. So, when the minifigure lies down and you're supposed to, face down on the bed, right? So it has hole, but even though the hole is not big enough for the minifigure face, what else they can do, right? They're not going to make new piece just for this, but yeah, there's fairly interesting massaging bed. I wonder if there's some lotion around. But anyway, but at the same time, the color scheme kind of looks like some kind of casket. But it also makes sense, with the white bone demon, right? So yeah, there's lots of fun. If you know the culture and know some of the thing, like I think, for people that not interested in the culture or don't understand the culture, there are lots of small nuances that you might miss, and that kind of takes some enjoyment away. Um, yeah, but that's why I really like the Monkey Kid theme. But people say, hey, you don't really need to buy Lego. There's tons of like Chinese brand like making, Asian culture inspired bricks building. But well, I I just like Lego. Right? I'm not saying that the other thing is not good, but sometimes if you pick up on your hands, the plastic just feel different. And one of the key thing is minifigures, right? And unless you're buying counterfeit product, other clone brands um they don't do minifigure the same way. So yeah, that's why sometimes I just prefer Lego more than any other things. But some of the other brands get some cooler license on some anime stuff that, oh shit, it hurts. Well, see, Lego is not safe. If you have watched my other videos, at numerous time I hurt myself building Lego, and yeah, Lego. I mean, I can claim ACC for this and get some massage from physio for free. Surely not going to get any happy ending from it. But anyway, this is just a joke. I'm not hoping for any happy ending. Um, anyway, let's just not take a deep dive in this conversation and back in focusing building the Lego sets. It's funny how they have swords in the massage place. I'm not sure if they're gonna do some extortion or something. And then I miss one piece, but this is easy to fix. I've been talking too much. It's 10 past 11. I think I will go for another bag too. At least spend an hour or more in building a set. But yeah, so far this is a really cool set so far, in terms of things that I spot or noticed. um, and of course if you replace that help people to fix their joints and stuff, then you need a skeleton, right? I wish maybe I already mentioned in other video. Really wish Lego bring back the old style skeleton where they have like floppy arms. I think though the old style skeleton will make more sense. Will enhance this particular build. To be honest, because you know usually you go to those places, those fake skeletons, the joints are pretty loose. That's why that one. Oh, I mean, especially the way that they created, they actually hang the skeleton on this pole, so that would be even better if the arms are a little floppy. Let me just align it properly before I put it back in. This is pretty cool, really, really. I'm loving this. Not because of the the set is rival any like modular buildings or something like that. It just the little details makes it really cool. Um, I would be happy just having this stand alone by itself, uh, which I'm running into trouble because the one problem with you know one by one bricks, right? Is that it's very hard to get it all aligned perfectly straight, and especially like if you don't build it like beforehand, right? Then it always not aligned. That irritates me. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think I can fix it completely, but I did my best. But so far, yeah, this is really cool, to be honest. And then we just need to add the roof of this. I think after this, then we can move on to back number 5. It would be cooler if each back has a QR code and you get 20 points from that, right? Then, but I don't think Lego would like to do that because they probably will decrease their profit margin. But yeah, that would be way better than just 20 points. But like even not the novelty set or the store exclusive, even like normal sets. But if it's really small, they don't come with the QR code. Because I don't think, again, it's a profit margin thing. It makes no sense. The set is so cheap and they give you 20 points. But anyway, that's not, I can decide. Just if at some points, then I'll grab it. If at no points, I don't really care. Because the main thing is about the stuff that I bought, and I need to at the end I need to be satisfied with what I bought. If I bought something and at the end I don't feel happy about it, then the money is not well spent. Um, so far, is there any set that I feel like it's really bad? Was there anyone? I don't know. Let me check. The mic is still on, and back 4 is done. Now we move on to back 5, which is I think creating the out exterior for a stair. Let's see. Yeah, back 5 is pretty small. This again, time is 11:15. I think I can finish this, but I think after back 5, then I will probably need to wrap up. Otherwise, if I continue, then I'm not sure what time it will be, and then definitely I will be lacking some sleep again, which I don't want to. Yeah, so this one is going to be small. I think there's some interesting way just by looking at the first few steps of the instruction. There are quite a few interesting ways on building the exterior structure. Um, this will be quite useful. It's like every time I build a rather than or even small sets, Lego set. Oh, and look at this. Oh, this is pretty cool techniques. This is quite useful. most people that into Lego and their own creation, they will immediately, hey, start using it in some of the newer structure. But for me, right, it's like, oh yeah, this is good. Again, it's more to do with getting the right parts and stuff. Now this one I need to apply sticker 29. What's 29? I think this is the logo of the place. And let's just see. Only need to apply on the top half, so make sure that the alignment is all good. Just slightly not aligned. Always happens. Hey. Is there any AI tool to help applying stickers? But applying stickers is also part of the fun. It's a challenge, let's say. If you rely on someone to do it, then you don't really get all the things right. That's why sometimes it's not like I don't want to share the fun, or hey, let's build together with friends or something like that. It's like, yeah, but I still want to experience it myself, right? So it's like, then it become very hard to share the building with someone else, because you're gonna, again, nowadays the Lego set is not, I mean, if it looks good, then of course it's a plus, and you can still look and appreciate some of the details, but it's just kind of different to you actually experience the new ways of building things, or how certain little details are being built. Especially like I want to make a review video of certain things that is so important that I actually experience the building process. Otherwise, it's very hard for me to comment on, or going in depth and tell people, hey, at least in my opinion, these are like why it is interesting. I think um, if I haven't built it and just describe what I see, right, the audience would notice immediately, because like all the things that I'm going to talk about um, is about the exterior, but not necessarily um, it would tell you what makes certain part interesting, even though it looks ordinary. Anyway, there's more stickers to apply for the name of this clinic. I'm pretty sure this is a clinic, not a recreational massage place for people to get some happy endings. How many times I mentioned happy endings today? Seriously, never. I'm never a person trying to get happy endings from, well, or even visiting those type of places. But I like to joke about it. Um, exactly, this is pretty cool. Wow, man, this area is gonna be lots of fun. Making contents on it. It's funny how they kind of, each steps you kind of apply stickers. Maybe they could just, hey, this 4 piece apply these stickers, and then you put it on. But I guess it's kind of designed for people that don't understand the Chinese characters. For me, that I can understand what these characters, so I'm not going to make mistake on the order of things. Um, Unfortunately, 2 of the stickers got my fingerprint. That's no good. Anyway, just take a glance of the sticker sheet. There are lots of really cool graphic designs on all the stickers. I wonder if Lego lets me buy an extra set of these stickers, right? Is this better to buy it now? Because when the set is retired, you will not able to buy these stickers at a reasonable price. I think this set will be okay, but like if there's a sticker sheet on a much more globally popular set, then you will have quite a bit of trouble. So here is the worst type of sticker, is the one that you need to apply on a rounded piece. They always tell you, hey, like you can apply it before you put it on. I will always try to put the brick onto the place first before I apply, so I don't get the alignment wrong, because the round one, if you get the alignment wrong, it will look really, really bad. And it's very noticeable. So this is sticker 25, which is the face of the skeleton with a wing. It's a really, really cool sticker. So hopefully I don't mess this up. Make sure the face is facing the right place. I think I've done a pretty good job this time. You can tell and let me know once I finish building and do a detailed review on this particular set. But I can't really show it here. But this is pretty cool. Okay, another one is a clear piece. So this is more like some hologram or something like that. It's really futuristic. This is the part I like about this set. In fact, most Monkey Kid set, and also the Ninjago City series, right? This is really, really, it's a monitor to show you some commercial of some kind of tea. Just need to make sure that I didn't apply it in the wrong direction, and I'm good. But yeah, because it's a clear sticker, it's a bit hard to apply. Just make sure don't overshoot it. I think I've done a pretty good job today with stickers. But yeah, this is really cool. I wish it's a much more, I guess, a modular style. That's what I wish, but I don't think I can make it happen. Because if I need to buy another one just to get the extra pieces to do a fully enclosed building, right? Then I will not able to afford some of the other stuff that I want, or able to save some money to do some other, not Lego, but more important stuff that I would need. For example, I think I should save money to install a heat pump upstairs, because this year is actually hotter than last year. I'm pretty sure next year the overall temperature will increase as well. So we really need to think about it. Otherwise, it's not like going to make me feel uncomfortable if I stay upstairs. I mean, I can just come downstairs, right? But because a lot of things I kind of store there, and right now it's not going to damage anything. But if the temperature continue to increase like it at some point, I don't think that the Lego bricks probably won't melt. But the problem I might going to have is where's the piece? It's still inside. Phew! Luckily, I still spotted inside the back. But yeah, not necessarily the Lego bricks, but some of the soft plastic or the stickers in an open set. Is that there's so many sets stacked up, and because I have limited space to, I mean, if I build everything and get the shelf, and I think I can open every single set that I currently own. But do you get the shelf first, or do you build first? Because if you need to get the shelf first, once the shelf is here, then where do you store an open set, right? Okay, but then if you want to free up that space and build all the set, so until you actually build everything, where do you put all those build sets? So it's like always something to stop me to proceed. I will need to plan it out and think about what's the next step to actually really some of the set I really don't want to keep them uh, unopened for too long because I don't want to check if everything is all right inside. But I don't want to just open it now because otherwise, everything kind of become loose and start losing and that having like missing bags and stuff. It's even worse. So I'm not going to do that right now. And also at the same time, when I was doing tidying up, I don't just collect Lego. I do collect, you know, action figures from my favorite anime, the Saint Seiya or Knights of the Zodiac. If you know, you can go check it out. But just telling, those are some parts are soft plastic. Some of them are unopened. Recently, I kind of switched around because it's too close to the window. I want to make those avoid the increasing heat. Um, so I kind of move around, but I was just worried. So the one that was closer to the window, I just open it up and see what happened. And some of them, I don't know, that something weird is happening. So it's not like damaged, but I was just worried. So I ended up, opening of lots of them. I didn't take it out and build them. It's still in box intact, but the condition, I don't think it has damage, but it will create a condition that stuff you store might start getting into the process of degrading, and that is the thing that I really want to avoid. Is those are not cheap. Like I wouldn't say like expensive. Expensive now because you look at the market price because those are like limited run. It's like some of the Lego. So once it's gone, then it's gone, and then the price shoot up. And sometimes they don't even re-release it anymore. And even they pay, let's say they release it, sometimes it can be, even exactly the same thing, it can be like more expensive. So that's why I want to make sure that they're not damaged or something like that. And to be honest, should have buy 3 of those when they release. One is for opening, one is for uh, keeping in the box or something like that. And one is for investment, right? But yeah, I can't afford it all. And this finished back 5. This is how it looks like so far. It's not that big, but I think this is just the one corner of it. And every single thing is kind of modular that you can take it away and you can rearrange it the way you like. But yeah, I think it will be quite big once everything is built because it's just the side. I think there's still a bit, this much more here, and it will be quite tall. So we're looking forward to the next part, but I'm gonna stop here now and get ready to sleep. And stay tuned and join me building again tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But I really want to get this build within a week, so I can get the in-depth review out sooner the better. But yeah, so that's it for me today, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.